all are doing well. I am Anukalpa Roy from PGP05 batch of IIM Bodh Gaya, and I'll be taking you through the quant section as part of the CAT Prep Series 2020, an initiative by the Admissions Committee of IIM Bodh Gaya. I hope that you find this video a bit informative as well as insightful. So without wasting much time, let's begin. So there's this myth which exists that non-engineers are going to find it extremely difficult to crack this section. But let me tell you, if you have a look at the syllabus of quant which is included in CAT, you will find that most of the chapters are from your school level, from class 7, 8, 9 and 10. So all of you guys have already learned these chapters in your school. So all you need to do right now is go back to those basics and practice as much as you can, attempt a good number of mocks, and then irrespective of the fact that whether you are an engineer or a non-engineer, you're definitely going to do well in this section. So ideally, if you are aiming for a 98 or 99 percentile from this section, you should be covering all the chapters and then going for your exam. But at the same time, in case you have started your preparations a bit late, maybe from June or July, then you might not get the time to go through all the chapters. In such a case, it is okay to leave out a few not so important chapters, but at the same time, I would suggest you to at least go through the formula from those chapters, because you never know that in CAT, a very easy, straightforward, formula-based question might come from that chapter. And in that case, you shouldn't be missing out on any of the easier questions. So, and also at the same time, I would suggest you that you should not be leaving out an entire section like mensuration or geometry or maybe the number system and then going for CAT. So I usually followed Arun Sharma for quant. I really loved the book because of the way it has segregated the easy level questions from the difficult level questions. At the same time, I also took materials from a coaching institute. I solved all the chapters from those materials, and also I gave a lot of sectional and chapter wise tests to improve my basics. Even if you are a master in quant, it might not be possible for you to solve all the questions. At the same time, you have to make sure that you are not losing out on any of the easier questions due to shortage of time. So what I used to do was that I used to start from question number 1 and go serially. I used to pick the easier questions first. I used to mark the moderate questions, and then when I am done solving all the easier questions, then I used to come back and I used to solve the moderate questions. In this way, I used to make sure that I am not losing out on any of the easier questions. So this understanding by reading a question once or twice that it is falling under the easy category or the moderate category or the difficult category, so this understanding you have to have. So this will only come when you attempt a lot of mocks, when you are very thorough with your basics, and when you have attempted a lot of sectional and chapter wise tests as well. So in this way, you have to make sure that you are at least able to go through all the questions and you are solving the easier and the moderate level questions. So a common mistake which people usually make is that they take mocks from all the coaching institutes out there and then they try to attempt all of them. So I would suggest you to take mocks from only one coaching institute and then attempt at least 15 mocks. And at the same time, you have to make sure that you are spending a lot of time in analyzing those mocks. You need to spend at least 2-3 hours in going through only the quant section. Go through all the solutions. Even if you have attempted some of the questions correctly, even then go and check the solution, because you might come across a very easier method of solving that question. So in a 40 minutes paper, every second you save is going to be very crucial for you. And at the same time, I would also suggest you to check the time you are taking to solve a question and the average time others are taking to solve that very question. So in this way, you are going to figure out in which type of questions you need to increase your speed, because the average students are doing better than you in that particular question. So in this way, you can increase your speed, you can learn many new tricks or many new methods to solve a particular question. And in this way, you are definitely, after attempting 15 to 20 mocks and after analyzing all those mocks, your strength in quant is going to increase by leaps and bounds. So this question is a bit tricky, but I think I'll be going with arithmetic, maybe because I found it easier than the other sections, and also I found great interest in solving the ratio proportion or profit and loss, compound interest, those kind of time and distance, those kind of questions. Thank you all for taking the time to listen to my words. I hope you found this video informative and insightful. So the next video in this series will be on VARC and it will be taken up by Akshat Mathur. So stay tuned and all the very best for your CAT, and I really hope you convert the college of your dreams. Thank you.